So as some of you may have heard, this next iPhone, the iPhone 14, is going to be pretty wild. We've gotten a lot of different leaks and different things like that, but now there's been a pretty big leak that's stating that the next iPhone, the iPhone 14, is going to be bringing a USB Type-C port. Now, we've definitely heard this before. We've heard this time and time again. It's nothing new. It seems like every single year we've seen this, but here's the thing. This time around, it may actually be a little bit more believable, and it's actually something that Apple has no control over. So we've kind of been hearing the last couple of months, I think even the last year, and I think like in different, areas of the world, I think like in Europe and places like that, Apple is actually being sued or they're taken to court based off their government regulations over there because they're trying to make Apple put, I guess, USB Type-C ports on their iPhones, basically just having to comply with government regulations over there. But typically people were saying that they could just throw a dongle in the box and, people can use their iPhone that way, with a USB Type-C port like that. But here's the crazier thing. Apparently in America, Apple's probably going through the same thing here. Apparently with the government here, Apple's kind of going through the same exact situation. So what does that mean? Well, Apple can go and battle with the government regulations and still put lightning ports on them. They could go portless, but based off what government regulations are saying, they're stating that they probably can't even release a portless iPhone yet because of the government regulations. And I think this has a lot to do with just having a universal port and basically not having competition or anti-competitive behavior. Apple is really getting beaten down by this because they've gotten through this thing with the App Store and everything. So I think what's going to happen, and based off these rumors that people are stating now, that Apple is pretty much going to be forced to put a USB Type-C port on their iPhones. And many people are stating that with the iPhone 14, this could be the first iPhone that's starting off with this. Now, we don't know if this is going to be 100% true or not, but typically, like I said, with these type of, reports that come out, we usually just say, oh, they're not going to do it, they're going to go straight to portless. But now that all these government regulations are coming out, and now that Apple has also pushed out that service repair program, it really kind of makes me think that they're not only going to put USB Type-C port on this thing, but they're going to massively delay that portless iPhone for several years, or it could be released next year. And maybe it'll be one of those iPhones, but it could be that one of these next iPhones could possibly bring a USB Type-C port. Again, there's no guarantee or anything, but if it ends up happening, this is going to be a pretty crazy thing, and I'm going to be here for it, and I'm going to be really excited if we finally get a USB Type-C iPhone. We already have USB Type-C on iPads, the iPad Pro, iPad Air, and iPad Mini, so it doesn't really make any sense to me why we don't already have it on those other iPhones, to be honest. So that pretty much covers it up. If you guys have any other questions or anything like that, let me know in the comments section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.